That is higher than. That is higher than. Karoy! Good morning, sis. Morning. Uy, how you doing? Mr. Card? Hey, Mr. Sis, let me tell you, say, the dumpling and chicken. When I make one live yesterday with Arlies, me said the dumpling and chicken stand up in my belly the whole night. Me say, I tell you something, my sister. Me say, the dumpling and chicken stand up in my belly the whole night. Oh, Lord have mercy. But it was a good dumpling and chicken. Trust me. It was good dumpling and chicken, man. I may have some leftover. I go home. I don't know if I figure eat it because, you know, say me I watch. Our days when say the tire them, I tire me. She said, I tire me, I run the waist. OMG. So me I go home. I'll go home, I might just take one little bite or two little bite and and just left the rest to eat tomorrow and for the rest of the week. Because I'm not cook again, you know. The rest of the week. But anyway, I don't come to talk about this morning. I come to tell you now, good morning. How are you doing? How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a fantastic morning. Hope this Sunday find you all well in good health and strength and you'll be able to find your daily food and all those things. So I saw this news, people. I have to talk to you about this. I know that life is stressful. I know that in the current political and socio-economical climate, a lot of us wish we were not here. We need to have to deal with it. We wish we could go far away and not look back because the environment, the climate right now is just not conducive to great mental health. You know, our mental health has taken a dive. I know that it is terrible, but we just got to be there for each other, look out for each other, and pray that we will be able to overcome all the struggles that we face. So I saw an article overnight, and in that article, a woman and her sister decides that, you know what, this world is just becoming too much, the politics and the you know, way everything is changing socially, and they just could not take it anymore. And so they decided, along with one of the women, one of them had a 14-year-old son. So the two women and the 14-year-old son decides that, you know what, they are not going to be staying among society. They are going to move off the grid. They are going to move off the grid and go to live up in some mountains of some sort, in one of those states that is almost off the grid. And so the three of them decided that they are going to go live off the grid. And so they had been gone for a while, you know, gone to live where basically no sun, no shine. So we didn't want to take one picture of them with the product there, but yeah. So the two women and the little boy, 14 years old, moved to go live in some mountains of some sort. Just off the grid, no electricity, no running water, no nothing, just off the grid. My family hadn't heard from them, you know, they have no cell phone. They're sort of gone to live like back in the 1930s or so. And then they went and found them. One hiker walked off the path. One hiker walked off the path and found what looked like a camp. And when he started to go around the camp, he found the young boy's body and called police, and subsequently they found the bodies of the two women. Guys, I know that life is hard, it is stressful, and these days social media and its influence and everything else that comes with it can be extremely overwhelming for anybody, even people who believe that they are seasoned. They will still find it to be stressful. Joseph is here. Joseph said, "Morning, Trevor. God, how you doing this morning?" Joseph, what's up? Joseph, we're here, you know. We're here, Joseph. Tired as a goose. Tired. Who is that? Pobreng? Hello, Pobreng. Is that how you pronounce your name? Pobreng Lagan. Pobreng Lagan, how are you doing? Good morning to you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome into the morning chat. Yeah, I'm talking this morning about all things and then no things. OMG. I'm driving, and believe me, some of you sleepy. Yeah. Una keep me awake. Una keep me awake, but God, me feel sleepy and tired. But anyway, we're talking about those two people decided to go off the grid. I know, so sometimes you might feel like, say, you want to go off the grid, you know. Sometimes you might feel like, say, you know, you just can't be bothered with all of this. You just need to leave it alone and go on about your business. You just can't be bothered. You understand? So, yeah. But whatever you do, going to live off the grid can be an option, but it has deadly consequences, because you have to have outdoor man's skill. You have to know how to make a fire with no matches, no kerosene oil, no nothing. You have to know how to get water if there is no water, or you can if you have one can or something, or you can put it over the plant and make it. You can put like one can or one plastic bottle or something over the plant overnight, and the plant will secure water for you. And what the process there, condensation and like so, you get water. You will have water to drink the next morning. You understand? If you see different kinds of leaves, different kinds of plants that secure water, any kind of aloe. You have to learn how to survive in the wild. You understand? You have to acclimate yourself to the environment, and must say you can't dig in the ground, know what kind of animal, what kind of insect, what kind of creature you have to find underneath the ground where you can't eat. You have to learn. You understand how to get up early in the morning and go lick the dew. go lick the dew off of the leaf then before the sun come up. So you stay hydrated. You can't just get up, gone out in a bush and talk about too much social media. Too much social media, too much this, too much that. You're overstimulated with social media, so you want to go off of the grid. I just get up and gone off of the grid. So, what else I can think so? You're not prepared. Yeah, they were not prepared. Not prepared at all. They were not prepared. And that's why that's why what happened. And it is absolutely sad, but just I need one more dumpling to keep me awake. We need one more dumpling to put me to sleep. Just and that me need. And I say I'm gonna make the dumpling again, you know. It tastes like you don't ever eat like chicken and dumpling. Americans like to eat chicken and dumpling, but if you order eat chicken and dumpling, then buy chicken and dumpling in a one can. And the can have some stringy piece of dumpling. And the flour, what I call dumpling. I just saw white, just white flour and it thin. And then call it chicken and dumpling. The first time I see my brother eat chicken and dumpling, I said, what I can eat? She said, girl, it is so good, chicken and dumpling. I said, oh, what in the world? It's chicken and dumpling. I just some little stringy piece of chicken in the can. And the dumpling them is like they make the dough and them roll out the dough thin. And then them cut it up in like some little squares and cook it and put it in the can with little stringy. And the only seasoning taste for it is like salt, pepper, black pepper, and it seems like they put some seasoning salt, like a seasoning salt and black pepper they put on it. Now no color, now no taste. And God said, no sir, from a can. I say, from a can, you see my brother eat as a chicken and dumpling. I said, what? The person make chicken and dumpling, she was like, oh my gosh, Trev, what a difference, man. Here come and cook the chicken, put down the chicken, and then put a whole heap of spinners. Put a whole heap of spinners in it, and with the gravy. Tastes nice. You don't need nothing else. But them have it in a can. When you go to Walmart, look again. Look again at Walmart, you must see the can with chicken and dumpling. It's not ready, but of American movie. Well, if I can be like this. Because none of you kind of we dumpling them and feel dumb up. We dumpling them can't be no little squares out of the can. No, sir. We dumpling them and feel hard and thick. Yeah. And so we dumpling them and stay hard and thick. Oh my gosh, welcome guys. Thank you for keeping me company. Now oh, you don't know about American dumpling? Oh, Jesus. American dumpling can't do no more. Oh my gosh. People would be about I drive. Yeah, I drive and if you not turn good on the road, you shake me eye them shut down. Trust me. Just say, I know American dumpling, you know, make you go to Jamaican cat. You know, make Jamaican cat bean. Yeah, I say, can't wait to reach home. Just it's a good thing. So I have a long way to drive to home now. It's a bad good thing. So I have a long way to go. Because if you ever have a long way to go, you know how to manage. You don't have to just get up there. Just I'm not even dumpling, cause that not related to dumpling at all. But I like you to see. I might buy it one day and show it. I might buy it one day and show it on the channel. And show them the difference between Jamaican dumpling, Jamaican dumpling and chicken, and American chicken and dumpling. Oh my word. So as I was saying, guys, so I really feel it for those people. I really feel it for those people who end up losing their lives and in the bush. Because clearly they were not prepared. Clearly them not prepared at all. Because imagine them going to live in a bush and not even know so they can eat bush and stay alive. And they said when they found them, it was clear that they were malnourished. And maybe it was a way for them to come to suicide. I don't know. But my heart goes out to the two of them and the little boy. You know, it saddens me that the society has become so harsh that you're gonna have skin. You can't dwell among them. Society has become so harsh that a lot of people say, you know, if you can't beat them, join them. So them just come out of their shell and join them with the foolishness. Society has become so hard that people that decide to say, you know what, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to pack up and just go live somewhere where nobody knows my name, nobody knows me. Yeah. When you say you know corn dumpling, and why? No, you said the only dumpling, no, cornmeal dumpling and white flour dumpling. Yeah. Then Joseph, you never use like, so how's your rent? Watch out. How many people them gone them are rent at the house? Okay. Yeah. And I said to myself, them are rent them. Oh, they must have did buy it. I know them a go. They must have did buy it. I know them a go go somewhere else and them are rent those. They don't want to sell it, you know. Because right now people, right now, no good time to go to place. Oh, you go off the grid. You're trying to go without me. If you decide to go off the grid, you try to carry me with you. I want to see how I say me there go cut the yard. I'm not cut the yard yet, you know, I have to go cut the next week. Maybe Monday evening when I sleep and wake up. Yeah, people them a go off the grid, man, because them a say life is too, you know, it is scary. It is scary how life is these days, how society is. And how people are, so yeah, them a get. Where are you going home to do now? Sleep. I make some. Joseph, me I go sleep. But me tell you, say me tired. God no. Me tired. Jamaica farmers up, bless up your nice clean self, bro. What's up? How you doing? Good to see you. What a go on down at the lawn dear? Anything interesting are going down at the lawn dear? Yeah, me are going go lay down and stretch out my back. Cause from morning me dey on my foot. From all night me dey on my foot them. Whole night me dey on my foot them. My foot them tired. You sleep is so till. Can't even read no Bible this morning. Can't read the Bible I go read me. I mean, I like when me I read, I'm not able to comprehend what me I read because me fast asleep. No, sir. Me want to read and understand when me I read. And be alert and aware of what I am reading. Yeah, that's what I mean like. I say this did come up look like say it was going to be a pine tree. Like a pine plant was going to come up. And then I saw you see it disappear. Me say same as usual, not new. Alright, that's how it goes, sir. Not new, no better earring, no better barrel. And watch me take off my shoes and left it. Me usually take off my shoes and left it in the car enough for me can't bother. Me can't bother to come in and out to the hospital shoes. Me rooster foot. So me put on my slippers, me they go walk out there so go see if me find 2 grapes. That's all me I go do in the morning, you know. If you don't make the breeze blow in the house. As long as no snake no go up in there. Yeah, me I go look see if me find 2 grapes. As I know, so my grapevine. My grapevine I go on with itself, you know. Watch out. Because you see this? My grape this, you know. Sweet. See some but then they way up there so them I can't reach them. I hope me I can reach them. I don't want the bird to get them. So make sense. So these are muscadine grapes, guys. More up on the tree, but then the way up in the tree top the sun. Might as well get the ladder to pick them. Yeah. Might as well get the ladder to pick them. They're too far up. I can't reach them. I can't reach them at all. Uh-oh. Alright, see what next? What's one next? Huh? You see this one? See this one? Grape this. You see? That's why. It's good for your planting, you know, no matter what it is, because if you're not plant, you can't reap. Well, I'm going to stretch you so. Sugar girl. Go there. A grape, that's enough. Grapes.
Hold on, there's one grape up there, so them I go reach it. I put this right there, so. I have to get the ladder, guys. Come on, scrape the all the way up in there today. We can't go reach them. I'm not gonna reach them, guys. Them the far up in that tree. I'm going back go see if we can catch them. Well, let me put up the door. Come in now when we run back, nothing crawling at the house. I'm go around there go see if I find 2 more grapes. I want to sleep, you know, but I have to do what I have to do. Look at me come up. I was right there in the house. I'm gonna pick up the machete, you know. I'm gonna see the 2 grape Joseph. I don't remember nothing. Both sleep. I don't remember nothing about sleep, Joe. I know. Come on now, so. I'm gonna find some tomato. See them? Find some nice cherry tomato. Yes. Let's say. Good thing me put them in the ground, cause if me never put them in the ground, I wouldn't can come reap them this morning. Tomato them a stand up strong, man. Look there, see tomato? Look there. Tomato look nice, don't you? Couple tomato plant this so. This is what I need for. Sorry there, guys. We have one pot where tomato them now. The tomato them not really come to nothing. Alright. I think so maybe this tomato no like sit down in the water. So I think so. It no want to sit down like that no more. But the ginger love the water. Just sit and come here so they eat off my lavender. See ya? Watching now. Me have to go in the house for the insect sprayer. And come spray the lavender. Whatever it is. It name of me mint. It name of me lavender. It name of me rosemary. I don't know what kind of little worm it be. But it's a vicious little worm. I mean used to hear them say worm not eat like them they. So worm not eat lavender and garlic and them something there. Watch ya guys, watch ya. Grape. So that's all. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Cause pretty soon it will be winter. Well, I wish we could have shared grape them with you guys. That's a what the hell? Some of the grape them sour, but some of them sweet. Mm-hmm. And them here now, these grapes here, so guys, this is what they used to make muscadine wine. I'm gonna pick them and eat them. See that son? There is the grapevine. Pretty nice big grape apple. Look at her. Look at nice big juicy grape. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. But guess what, guys? I think I'm going to need the ladder. But I'm not going to use the ladder today. Because I don't know if you can see, but look up in that tree. Look there. Look at some. A whole heap of ripe grape, but I can't reach them. Whole heap of ripe grape, but I can't reach them. Then they're too far up in that tree. Honestly, that's why people make arbor so that they can control the grapevine them. Because once you buy one, you see one bunch. See that son? Mm-hmm. A whole heap of grape up in the tree. But me can't reach up the card. Me can't reach up there at all. The other day when it was so dry, a whole heap of them drop off. Plus, I come on and I look on the ground and I see grape. I say, whoa. I was like, wow. All I grape them drop off of the tree. Never saw one handful of grape. That's it. And if you eat too much of them, it burn your mouth, you know. If you eat too much. It burn on your mouth. But burn mouth or not, me I eat them. I eat every last one I can't find. Because I plant them. Well, on the card, I have to start putting them in my pocket now because they're too much. Too much in my hand. I have to put them in my pocket. Well, alright. So I talk about it. This over here, so I have too much, then drop off. Or then the way up. They either drop off or then they're too far up. I can't reach them. Yeah, many of them, they're too far up. But I have to get the ladder and climb up on the ladder to reach them. I'm not going to do that this morning. Not today. Over here, some of your people underneath the bush. Look there, so how many months are them up in that tree? Yeah, for them there. It's a good thing, so I can reach some of them, but I can't reach all of them. Tomorrow, me use the ladder. Me use the ladder and pick them. That's right, Kaka. Up in this tree, I have nothing. Mr. Joseph, you're right. You know, Mr. The moment I see the grape them, I totally forgot somebody want to sleep. I totally forget somebody well want to sleep. And I still well want to sleep. But I pick them two last grape and go in and go sleep. But if I get up in that tree, man, can't reach them. Come. Joseph, what means to me abandon the garden? I mean abandon the garden, you know, me just, you don't really abandon the garden. The grape them just need water. And I have to do nothing to them. And just show me the grape guy, Miami. And the drought, make enough of them drop off of the vine. That's the only reason why enough of them will drop off of the vine. But other than that, they're good. Other than that, them are going with themselves. And the good thing with them, you know, them not ripe all at once. And sometimes you see one bunch, and all I grape them for the bunch not ripe, which is a good thing. Okay, you can just pick one or two, and then come back one next day. Wow, there's a ladybug in my garden. Very well. Ladybugs are good for the garden. No, me have to go. Hey, G, are you that there? I just check out the plum tree. I have to make sure say it's alright. And the peach tree, yeah. Yeah, look like it'll get ready for winter. Them say it's supposed to be 5 different kind of peach. That means I would have to grow big. That means I would have to grow big and strong. Watch yourself. The little creature, whatever it is, I eat down me. I eat down my lavender. So I carry the lavender one up front with me. I carry the lavender front with me so that I can spray me. I don't know. But it's a bug or worm or whatever it be. Come from. I eat down my mint. I eat down my rosemary. And see it now. They can't eat down my lavender. So I'm gonna also spray. Cause I spray me, they go spray out in back foot. What you think? Simple things. Simple things is in the house. Yes, guys. Me I use a raid. Me I go use a raid and spray him. And spray. Look this so. Let me show you. Look this so. You see it? You see it? I'm loving that this, you know, see that? Them and near me down. See the little worm them still the funny. See them there? Me and Uno back foot. Me and Uno. See them there? Them turning a some little moths. Me not grow my lavender for Uno. So Uno try come off of it. See there? Just spray out on the neck back. Yeah, me don't want to know. Yeah. You see that? Why the sound of children playing is so refreshing. Yeah, I have to make sure so I spray every nook and cranny and kill out them back foot. Cause if not, yeah, you see it. I raid me a spray with. You think me afraid? I raid me a spray them with. Cause I don't know where they come from, Pammy plants them. Oh yeah. I spray out them back foot. Spray me plant them from top to bottom. Repel them, then can't come eat down my things them. The things that me buy me things them for them come eat it. What one this a rosemary or so? What one me rosemary? Me good rosemary. You think a little bit of fight with a little piece of rosemary, yeah? And come now, they come near me down. No, sir. I'll spray out their neck back. Yeah, simple thing. I have to spray them. I have to spray them with this spray. Cause them want to come eat down when me plant. I said to them eat down the mint, then eat down the rosemary. Then turn pan the lavender, then eat down everything. No, sir. No, sir, we can't live up to that. I have to work so hard. I got to work too hard for my garden. Me too little sitting them for me make them sit and come go eat them down. No, sir. No, son cannot sing so. At all. But we're on the day. Blessings to you all, everybody. I don't know, so I feel like, now me eat the 2 grape and I feel like I could have went. Eat the 2 grape. And I feel like I could have do the Bible reading, you know. God know. And Mr. Sister Simple Things is here and others, yeah, I feel motivated. I feel like... yeah, I feel motivated. I feel like I can eat. Yeah, and I eat. I'm not going to say no, but I eat in my mind. Lord of mercy. Actually, I start out me two little leftover dumpling from yesterday, you know. Because you know, say 3 dumpling I did make. I did make panic cook out yesterday. 3 dumpling. And I left 1. I left 2. I eat and leave 2. But I'm not going to eat them now, because I'm not going to eat them and go sleep. That would be one bad combination. If I go eat this a tough dumpling and go lay down sleep. No, sir. That would have never left out of my belly. And at the same time, I ask you something I put in my mouth. Oh my God, me a sample. Trust me. Like a mosquito bite me. The amazing M&G is here. But me say the dumpling nice, you say. Me hardly want to walk with left feet. But anyway, while I'm there, I'm going to just read the Bible for you. Make we read that. Because of that, the devil one will forget tired. The devil will forget tired, so we don't read the word. But on a site I go. We are going to read the word. Hold on there. I'm going to sit down right there, so yeah. I'm going to sit down right there so I read. I really feel it in my bones to do the reading this morning. Regardless. Okay. Alright, here I come. Let me see who in the chat. It just look kind of dark. At the curtain, you know. At the curtain, make the place look so dark, you know. But you are still Desiree drape me up on Thames and put up curtain at the window. I put up the curtain, I can't even see where they go on across the road and my neighbor them. I can't even see where they go on. I don't know, go on like someone knows that my primary purpose to not have a curtain is so that when I sit right here, I can see what's going on in the street. I don't go out like you know. And then no race me upon some if you put up curtain. Now me put up the curtain then me can't see. Your room dark. Cause the curtain them a block out the light. So guys, we definitely okay. Alright, so we definitely are gonna read the Bible today. We're gonna read Genesis. Psalm chapter. Who live there where? Who live where? Not me. I'm a follow no. I'm put your curtain. No worry, I won't take them back down. Come on, see out the door. And they are not allowing me to see out. The amazing Emanji, how are you doing, my sister? How are you doing, my sister? Good to see you, as always. Welcome, 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 guys. All right, so this morning, we are going to be reading me say, Sister Simple Things, you coming out there and set me so. Michelle, I tell you, my sister, look at them set me so. Oh my God. Come home, I go sleep, you know. I was tired. Until me eat the 2 grapes. I was tired, Sister Simple. As soon as me eat the 2 grapes, my body forget about tired. I chew, man. It look like they set me so for chew, sister. Lord have mercy. Because no matter what, me should have sleep. The way me tired. But no, sir. So me I go just read. Because what's the point of being up if you're not using it wisely? Okay, nice. I never regret the day I plant them grape there. Some of them I plant them, and some of them I did buy at the store. And I did buy a Lowe's several years ago. And them I do well. So I have all the tomato them and the grape them in my pocket. I have to look to see which one this me they eat. But anywho, gentle people, we are going to be reading this morning. We're going to read Psalm chapter 68 and 69. I can't read without my lipstick. I can't eat without my lipstick. Can't read without my lipstick. How that look? How that look, Joe? I put on lipstick for you now, Joe. What a grape seed big. Come like the grape and prostate problem. Oh my God. What are the people? I think I like grape seed them big, so watch out. Me say, and the one grape have 4 seed. Me know that never got miss here no simple. Me know that never got miss here no. But just some mosquito bite me out the door.
God, watch yourself. Watch yourself. Okay. They are both. Leave it to y'all. Just leave it to you all. Me know. Just leave it to you know. I know exactly what I go on. Yeah, man, come here, great my boss. Me never. You know, like me not hear to sit down with somebody and boss. You know, like me not hear that word there. Oh my gosh. But anyway, guys, we're going to embed the Bible reading in this morning's live because we shall not go another day without reading the Bible. Yesterday morning I read up to I think verse 15 or so, and I was like out like a light. But now I'm going to be reading it. Yeah, me feel vibrant again. Me feel alive again. Me don't know why, but me feel alive again. So come on, guys, follow along with me in your book Bible or your Google Bible. We are going to read Psalm chapter 68 and 69. That's it. Tomorrow we will read some more. All right. And for those of you who are just coming into the live, let me tell you this. We don't endorse any particular religion or denomination. We are on a quest to read the Bible for ourselves so that we can discover the writings of the Bible as it is, rather than be told. Because plenty of us, we only know Psalm 23. Plenty of us only know in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. We don't even know the books of the Bible. If me tell you say one book, the name, one book in the Bible, if you find me, Nathan chapter 4 verse 5, we take up the Bible and a spin and look for it. I don't know say the book of Nathan was omitted from this Bible. Yeah, they never give it at the book. Yeah, they never give it at the book. They didn't want us to know. They didn't, and maybe what Nathan was going to write was going to be repetitive anyway. Just like when we read Ezra and Nehemiah, the book them are the same. Written in the same period. But Ezra gives his account and Nehemiah gives his account of the events that occurred in the same region. And whoever compiled the Bible decided that they would put Ezra's version and Nehemiah's version, them leave out Nathan's version, them leave out several other people's version. They left out of the Bible, out of this compilation. So this compilation here, if you were to say you want to read everything that everybody in that era wrote, you'd have to have some deep research to go do, because the people who compiled the Bible decided whose writings they were going to put and whose writings they were going to leave out. Yes, exactly. And even the Chronicles and the Kings. Exactly. Exactly, Sister Simple Things. Right. And even in the Psalm, right. And in the Psalm that we are reading the Psalm now, and the Psalm is those same people and others praying and wishing and hoping and begging their God to deliver them from the enemy. And the enemy they are talking about are the Sanballats. You remember we read about Sanballat. Sanballat was one of the governors who governed a town on the outskirts of Jerusalem. And he was one of the persons who was opposing the rebuilding of Jerusalem. Okay, so when they talk about the enemies, they are talking about those people who despised the Jews and did not want to see their community. Exactly. All right. You see, that's why I love women at the chat and people at the chat who know me I talk about, Yes, Sanballat and Tobias and the rest of them. Yeah. So so when in the Psalm, you see in the Psalm, they keep mentioning enemies. Enemies are mentioned over and over and over again in the Psalm. It is not something them just picking out of the ear and I say enemy. And it's not that they were thinking about me or you. or our generation when they wrote about these enemies. It's just that we can use it now because we can say, well, it could be applicable to our lives now if we find ourselves in the midst of enemies. Then we can pray these same prayers. We can say these same psalms, hoping and praying that the same God that the Jews were calling to at that time, that same God will hear our cries if we cry the same cry of the Jews, as we see in the book of Psalm. Because in the book of Psalm is mostly poetry, a compilation of the poems that were written, the prayers that were being prayed by the Jews as they begged. And old time people used to say, bad mind people, Sambalat and Tobias. Exactly. Exactly. When old time people describe you as Sambalat and Tobias, some people who don't read the Bible don't even have a clue what they talk about. Right, Oral? What's up, my brother? Don't have a clue. When your granny say you're coming like a Sambalat and Tobias, you don't have a clue what they talk about. Because you never read the Bible. But those of us who have read the Bible, we know exactly who they're talking about. So guys, come on in, get your book Bible or your Google Bible, and let us continue the reading. We are on a journey to read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. And for those of you who have been with me since we started from Genesis, I am sure as a book that you have acquired some well-needed knowledge that you did not have before. You have heard things in the Bible that you did not know existed in the Bible at all. Because I have, when I was a teenager, 18, 19, I read the Bible in its entirety. But right now, I feel like all I did was call the words. But now I'm reading it with a purpose because I really want to know what is in it and who said what and what did they mean and why, what was the context in which they said it, so that I can get my own interpretation about what was going on, rather than somebody just fling a verse at you. Because that's how a lot of us were raised, somebody just fling a verse out of the Bible at us, and we grab it, and we swallow it, and we run with it. But we don't know who spoke it, why it was spoken, to whom it was spoken, and what are the context and circumstances under which it was spoken. Because context really makes the difference between knowledgeable and ignorance. But anywho, we are going to continue with the reading. Oh, Oral, same day the book of Luke. You're gone ahead, Uncle Oral. You know what yourself, we are take with time. Chapter after chapter, verse after verse, book after book. So maybe by next year, maybe sometime next year we reach the book. Sometime next year for sure we will reach the book of Luke. But right now we are on the book of Psalm. So get your book Bible or Google Bible, guys. We are on the book of Psalm, Psalm chapter 68. Let God arise, let his enemies be scattered. Let them also that hate him flee before him. As smoke is driven away, so drive them away. As wax melts before the fire, so let the wicked perish at the presence of God. But let the righteous be glad. Let them rejoice before God. Yea, let them exceedingly rejoice. Sing unto God. Sing praises to his name. Extol him that rideth upon the heavens by his name, Jah, and rejoice before him. A father of the fatherless and a judge of the widows is God in his holy habitation. God sets the solitary in families. He brings out those which are bound with chains, but the rebellious dwell in a dry land. Or I'll say he started from last year. So from last year we started, but we did have one little 5-month period that we didn't read no Bible. But we are going one at a time. Verse 7 says, O God, when thou went forth before thy people, when thou didst march through the wilderness, the earth shook, the heavens also dropped at the presence of God. Even Sinai itself was moved at the presence of God, the God of Israel. Thou, O God, didst send a plentiful rain, whereby thou didst confirm thine inheritance when it was weary. Thy congregation hath dwelt therein. Thou, O God, hast prepared of thy goodness for the poor. The Lord gave the word. Great was the company of those that published it. Kings of armies did flee apace. And she that tarried at home divided the spoil. And when they say she that tarried at home divide the spoils, you know what they mean, right? The woman who travails in childbirth. Though he have lain among the pots, yet shall he be as the wings of the dove, covered with silver, and her feathers with yellow gold. When the Almighty scattered kings in it, it was white as snow in salmon. Snow in salmon. That sounds good. The hill of God is as the hill of Bashan, a high hill as the hill of Bashan. Why leap ye, ye high hills? That is the hill which God desireth to dwell in. Yea, the Lord will dwell in it forever. The chariots of God are 20,000, each are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. Thou hast ascended on high, thou hast led captivity captive. Thou hast received gifts from men, yea, for the rebellious also, that the Lord God might dwell among them. Blessed be the Lord, who daily loadeth us with benefits, even the God of our salvation. He that is our God is the God of salvation, and unto God the Lord belong the issues from death. But God shall wound the head of his enemies, and the hairy scalp of such an one as goeth on still in his trespasses. The Lord said, I will bring again from Bashan, I will bring my people again from the depths of the sea, that thy foot may be dipped in the blood of thine enemies, and the tongue of thy dogs in the same. Oh my. Yes. I saw God I go deliver you, so your foot them you can walk in the blood of your enemies, and your dogs can lick them. Okay. Verse 24 says, They have seen thy goings, O God, even the goings of my God, my King, in the sanctuary. The singers went before, the players of instruments followed after. Among them were the damsels playing with timbrels. Bless ye God in the congregations, even the Lord from the fountain of Israel. There is little Benjamin with their ruler, the princes of Judah and their council, the princes of Zebulun and the princes of Naphtali. And you know what they're talking about, right? When they talk about the princes of Zebulun, Naphtali, Benjamin, Judah. Remember the lands that the children of Israel were allotted. They named them after themselves. Most of them named the lands after themselves, and so their generations continue to inhabit those lands. So when they talk about the princes of Zebulun, Zebulun is not alive at this point, but the children, the descendants of Zebulun, they inherited that sort of land that was given to Zebulun for the 12 tribes. Yes, Sister Simple Things. All of the 12 tribes, all the lands that they got, most of them named the lands after themselves. Verse 28 says, no, verse 28, yes. Thy God hath commanded thy strength. Strengthen, O God, that which thou hast wrought for us. Because of my temple at Jerusalem shall kings bring presents unto thee. Rebuke the company of spearmen, the multitude of the bulls, with the calves of the people, till every one submit himself with pieces of silver. Scatter thou the people that delight in war. Princes shall come out of Egypt. Ethiopia shall come, stretch out her hands unto God. Sing unto God, ye kingdoms of the earth. O sing praises unto the Lord. To him that rideth upon the heavens of heavens, which were of old. Lo, he doth send out his voice, and that a mighty voice. Ascribe ye strength unto God. His excellency is over Israel, and his strength is in the clouds. Verse 35, and this is the last verse. Oh, thank you so much, Sister Simple Things. Have a good day, my love. Thank you so much for that share out. I sincerely appreciate it, my love. Verse 35, and this is the last verse of Psalm chapter 68. O God, thou art terrible out of thy holy places. The God of Israel is he that giveth strength and power unto his people. Blessed be God. Here endeth the reading of Psalm chapter 68. And the last chapter we're reading for today is going to be Psalm chapter 69. So follow along with me, guys, in your book Bible or your Google Bible, and make your notes as we read. The psalm, most of the psalms are short because they are mostly poetry, just little poems that you can put into songs. Okay? Psalm chapter 69 says, Save me, O God, from the waters, for the waters are come in unto my soul. I sink in deep mire, which there is no standing. I am come into deep waters, where the floods overflow me. I am weary of my crying, my throat is dried. Mine eyes fall while I wait for my God. They that hate me without a cause are more than the hairs of my head. They that would destroy me, being mine enemies wrongfully, are mighty. Then I restored that which I took not away. O God, thou knowest my foolishness, and my sins are not hidden from thee. Let not them that wait on thee, O Lord God of hosts, be ashamed for my sake. Let not those that seek thee be confounded for my sake, O God of Israel. Because for thy sake I have borne reproach, shame hath covered my face. I am become a stranger unto my brethren, and an alien unto my mother's children. For the zeal of thy house hath eaten me up, and the reproaches of them that reproach thee are fallen upon me. So here the author is really submitting himself to God, saying, reproach has come upon me. I mean, people around me hate me just because I stand up for you. But I want you to deliver me out of their hands. Smite them. All those who mock me, who believe that I am foolish for believing in you. Verse 10 says, when I wept and chastened my soul with fasting, that was to my reproach. I made sackcloth also my garment, and I became a proverb to them. They that sit in the gate speak against me, and I was the song of the drunkards. That means everybody was mocking him and making fun of him. Verse 13 said, but as for me, my prayer is unto thee, O Lord, in an acceptable time. O God, in the multitude of thy mercy, hear me. In the truth of thy salvation, deliver me out of the mire, and let me not sink. Let me be delivered from them that hate me, and out of the deep waters. Verse 15 says, let not the water flood overflow me, neither let the deep swallow me up, and let not the pit shut her mouth upon me. Hear me, O Lord, for thy loving kindness is good. Turn unto me according to the multitude of thy tender mercies, and hide not thy face from thy servant, for I am in trouble. Hear me speedily. Draw nigh unto my soul, and redeem it. Deliver me because of mine enemies. Thou hast known my reproach and my shame, and my dishonor. My adversaries are all before thee. Reproach hath broken my heart, and I am full of heaviness. And I looked for some to take pity, but there was none, and for comforters, but I found none. They gave me also gall for my meat, and in my thirst they gave me vinegar to drink. All right. I don't want to cut the reading, but I'm just going to interject here. Y'all remember in the New Testament, we haven't read it yet, but for those of you who grew up in church and those of you who read the Bible, who say you read the Bible and you know the Bible, you remember when they put Jesus on the cross? They gave him vinegar. Why I'm mentioning that is that was not the first time that somebody was given vinegar to drink according to the Bible. Okay, here in Psalm chapter 69, the author says, they gave me also gall for my meat, and in my thirst they gave me vinegar to drink. Let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. Let their eyes be darkened, that they see not, and make their joints, and make their loins continually to shake. Pour out thine indignations upon them, and let thy wrathful anger take hold of them. Let their habitation be desolate, and let none dwell in their tents. For they persecute him whom thou hast smitten, and they talk to the grief of those whom thou hast wounded. Add iniquity unto their iniquity, and let them not come into thy righteousness. Let them be blotted out of the book of the living, and not be written with the righteous. But I am poor and sorrowful. Let thy salvation, O God, set me upon high. I will praise the name of God with a song, and will magnify him with thanksgiving. This also shall please the Lord better than an ox or bullock that hath horns and hoofs. The humble shall see this and be glad, and your heart shall live, that shall live that seek God. Why they couldn't say, and the heart that seek God shall live? Why the Bible like to twist and turn, sir? For the Lord heareth the poor, and despiseth not his prisoners. Let the heaven and earth praise him, the seas and everything that moveth therein. Verse 35. For God will save Zion, and will build the cities of Judah, that they may dwell there and have it in possession. Verse 36 and last, and this is the last verse of chapter 69 and the last verse of the reading for today. It says, the seed also of his servants shall inhabit it, and they that love his name shall dwell therein. Here ends the reading of Psalm chapter 69. And that's where we end the reading for this morning. So once again, I want to say thanks to everybody who came into the live. Thanks to those of you who commented, and those of you who are in the live but you haven't commented, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you didn't hit it coming in, don't forget to hit it on your way out. Once again, I want to say thanks to everybody who came into the live, everybody who comes into the live each morning to support the reading of the Bible. I sincerely appreciate you. Simple Things and Cad and Blessed One and Andrea, Desiree and the lovely Joseph and AG and everybody else who came into the chat. I want to say one love, peace. I sincerely appreciate you. Now go ahead and have yourselves a great, great, great Sunday, everybody. Until next time, this is Trev from Trevessence, where your journey matters. Have yourselves a great day, everybody. Yes, Joseph, I'm going straight to bed now. Straight to bed, and I will see you all later. Have a great day, everybody.